The blue lamp above the spool cabinet has a hum in it, and you have been listening to that hum for 4 hours without knowing it. That is why the room feels familiar. Cold air, wax, thread. My knee is against the outside of yours, and I can feel that you have started to warm the floorboard under you. Your eyes are finally tracking. Good. The pupils were slow before. I was starting to consider whether I had set the head at the wrong angle. Don't move the wrist yet. Listen to the shelf behind me. That ticking. Those are wind-up hearts. 12 of them. They do not keep the same time, so the sound braids and unbraids all night. People find it unsettling for the first week, and then they cannot sleep without it. You will be the same. The cabinet on the left holds eyes, spares, sorted by warmth, not by color, because color lies under lamplight, and warmth never does. The drawer below it holds the spools. They do not run out. I have never once reached the end of one, and I have stopped wondering about it, the way you stopped wondering why your own heart keeps going. The door is behind you. There is no handle on this side. I am telling you that now, so it is not a discovery later. Discoveries make people breathe badly, and your breathing is already shallower than I would like. Now, look at my hand. See how nothing appears to be there? Look at the space between my fingertip and your wrist. There is silk in it, very fine, finer than a lash. It has been there since I carried you in, and your skin took the temperature of it hours ago, which is why you cannot feel it as a separate thing. I am going to flex this finger, only slightly. There. That small pull under the bone of your wrist. Your hand lifted before you decided to lift it. That is not a trick. That is simply what a string is for. I am not angry with you. I have no reason to be. You are out there where things get chipped and stained and taken. And I found you, and I brought you in, and I cleaned the dust off your face while you slept. So you are mine now. That is not a threat. It is just the condition of the room. Sit still. Let me look at you properly. Chin up. A little more. There. I am going to run my fingers along the temples first, then the jaw, then behind the ear. It is an inspection. not an affection. Though I understand they feel identical from where you are sitting. Hold still and let them be identical. Fine hairline, no stress cracks at the temple. Warm here, warmer than yesterday. The ruffles at my shoulder will brush your cheek when I lean around. That is unavoidable. The cuffs are stiff and they do not care about anyone's comfort. Listen. They click, the stones at my wrist, when I turn your head. Left side now. Seam behind the ear is clean. Good. The ones in the storage room did not stay clean. That is not cruelty. It is arithmetic. A thing stops holding tension, then it stops holding shape. Then it stops being interesting. And there is a shelf for that. 6 of them. I still dust them. I simply do not sit this close to them anymore. You are not going on that shelf. Your tension is excellent. Turn toward the lamp. Slowly. There is a mark on your throat. Someone else's. Not weather, not a fall. That is a pressure mark from a hand that was not measured. Made by someone who did not know what they were holding. Who did not know what they had. Who was it? No. Don't answer. Don't answer. It does not change the repair, and I would like my hands steady while I do the repair. Warm wax. It will feel thick, and then it will feel like nothing. My breath is on your ear because the light is bad here, and I need to be this close to see the edge of it. That is the only reason. Stay very still. The wax sets in 11 seconds, and a flinch at second 9 costs us both the whole minute. Soft cloth now. Buff it in circles. Barely any pressure. See how the skin takes the shine back. Gone. There is nothing on you now that I did not put there. That is the correct state. You are my favorite. I say that the way I would say the model number or the wood grain or the year. It is a classification, not a compliment. It just happens to be the highest one I have. Head down. We are finished. Give me the hand. Palm up, fingers loose. Loose, not open. There is a difference, and you will learn it. Now I wind. This first one is the wrist string. You already know that one. Around the index, twice. Small pull. See the the shoulder drops. Every time. You do not authorize that. The shoulder simply agrees before you are consulted. The second runs under the collarbone, around the middle finger. Watch what happens to the breath. There, it caught. That is the one that governs whether you can lie about being calm. The third sits at the back of the neck, where the hair starts. This one I like best. It has almost no slack in it, so the response is immediate. A quarter turn and the head tilts toward my hand. Toward, not away. That is not obedience. That is articulation. A well-made joint goes where the tension goes. The fourth I will not name yet. Do you hear it? That thin creak when I take up the coil. Thread against thread. In this room, that is the loudest sound there is. Now all three at once, very gently, faster than I expected. You are supposed to lag. They all lag. There is a half second where the body checks with the mind, and you did not take it. You just came. Excuse me, recomposing. The vocabulary is technical, so let me be technical. Articulation, how far a joint travels. Tension, how much of me is required to move you. Slack, how much of you is still your own. Resting position, where you settle when I stop asking. Your slack has been decreasing for some time. I did not do it in one night. I did it in the way a hymn is taken in, a thread at a time, while you were looking at the lamps. Last coil now, around this finger, and I hold it. Nothing to say? Good. The silence is the correct answer. One small detail while you are quiet, so it does not sit on your chest later. The door has no handle on this side. I know I mentioned it. I mention it again because at some point tonight you are going to test it, and I would rather you did not waste the strength. Rest. Let the strings hold the weight. The hearts stopped. All 12. Together. They have never once done that. The lamps are going down the row. 1, 1, 1. Don't speak. Behind me. Now. I am pulling everything short. All 4. Forgive the bite at the neck. I do not have time to be gentle about it. Something is in the corridor. Dragging. Hear the weight of it. It does not lift the foot. it never learned to lift the foot. In that click, what? That is the jaw hinge letting go and catching again. I know the walk. It was mine. Number 4. It went out through a door that had a handle, back when I still let doors have handles. And what came back was not it. Stay behind the cabinet. Keep your knees in. I need the space between us empty. I need to be able to. It is smelling for you, not for me. It knows my thread. Do not look. You will look and it will have your face in it, and I will have to spend a month taking that out of you. I am going to open this. Count the hearts. When they start again, you may breathe out. 1. Second shelf. 3rd. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. Done. Come here. Come here, hands off the floor. Let me see. Face up. Look at the lamp. Follow my finger. Left. Right. Good. Good. Nothing chipped. Nothing pulled. The wax at your throat held. My hands are shaking. That is a mechanical fault. I will address it later. Sit against me. Wait on the ruffles. They are stiff enough. They will take you. Listen. I want to say this while it is still true in my mouth, and then I would like never to say it again. The outside has already taken things from me. 4 of them. It broke 2, it emptied 1, and the last one it sent back walking. I dusted the shelf for years and pretended that was the same as having them. It is not taking this one. There is no handle on the door because I put no handle on the door. And tonight you understood why, without me having to be clever about it. Breathe. Slower. With mine. Mower. All the way down. There. Head to the shoulder. Temple against the rubble. It will be scratchy for a minute and then your skin will stop reporting it. Wait through me, not through your own spine. You're still holding yourself up out of habit. Let that go. This is rest position. Yours. I said it tonight, so it is yours from now on. I am dimming the lamps. This one. This one. The one over the spool cabinet stays until last, because the cabinet is loud when it closes, and I want you to hear it coming. There, closed. The hearts are back to braiding. Listen to how they fall out of step and find each other again. You will not need them for a while, but you will not sleep without them ever again either. I am sorry about that. Only a little. Now, hands here, on your face, palms to the cheeks, fingers up along the temples. Yes, the same way I hold my own. It is the only shape my hands know for something worth keeping. Hair back off the forehead. Twice more. There. I am unwinding the neck string. You do not need it. You have not pulled against it since the corridor. And the chest one. Slack. Gone. Breathe as wide as you want. Nothing will catch. Only the wrist stays. Knotted twice around this finger. Not to hold you. To tell me. If you stir at 3 in the morning, the thread moves before you make a sound, and I will already be awake, and my hand will already be on you. That is all it is for now. A bell. A very quiet bell. You are There is a word, and it will not come out of the drawer tonight. Favorite. We will use favorite. It fits, and it does not embarrass either of us. Slow now. I am going to rock a little. Small. Like the shelf breathing. Cold air. Blue light going down to almost nothing. The wax holding at your throat. My thread on your wrist. Nothing in this room is going anywhere. Sleep. Let the jaw unlock. Let the hands open. And when you open your eyes, I will still be here. And I will still be holding the last string. Still holding it.